Hello, welcome to my Cancer Diary, episode 17. It's August, but it feels like autumn. Well, it's August, which means it's August the 4th today, which means it's 1 month and 1 day since my cancer operation. And one thing I didn't want to do in these diaries is to spend my time complaining. So I'll try and make this one as quickly as possible. But I've had so many different issues and complications following the surgery. And I'm still cancer free, which is the thing to remember in all this. But for the last 10 days to 2 weeks really, I've had pain mainly in my right thigh, but it sometimes transfers to my base of my spine and sometimes to my left buttock. And I've talked to the GP about it. This is one of the issues with the NHS as it is at the moment, is the only way I can get to speak to my GP is you have to fill in a very long convoluted form on the website, and then they'll get back to you with a phone call. So I spoke to her twice really about this now. The first time I spoke to her, she booked me in for an x-ray, but that's the other thing about the NHS at the moment, is the x-ray appointment was for 3 weeks in the future, and it's still 2 weeks from now. So I've not had an x-ray. GP said she couldn't really treat it until she'd seen the results of the x-ray on my hip. But yesterday I spoke to her again because pain was still persisting, and she said, have you tried walking? That might help. Now that was counterintuitive to me because actually I'd been more or less laid up for 2 weeks, and I hadn't been out with the dogs for most of that time, and it just felt to me like, you know, walking a few steps was really painful. But okay, so last night I thought I'd go out with the dogs, and actually it wasn't too bad at all. And so here I am out again this morning in the rain that has just started, and so I still get the pain, and I have to take a lot of painkillers. I'm back on the sort of painkillers I was on prior to my operation to get rid of the pain in my hip and my back. But it does seem so far that the walking is helping. Pain levels definitely yesterday were less after, because of, well, I don't know what because of, but after I'd been for the walk with dogs. So that seemed to be very counterintuitive. I thought I just had to rest up. But so I'm walking again, and hopefully if I keep doing this, it will help a lot. But these things are sent to try us. And again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, recovery is not a linear process, and they keep getting all these knockbacks. Just I think one thing's gone, another thing comes along. And one of the things about this pain at the moment, it's really uncomfortable to sit down. Standing up, walking around is okay. Lying down, providing I'm in the right position, is okay. Sitting down can be excruciatingly painful, which makes it difficult to do any work really. I've been experimenting with different positions with a laptop and an iPad, trying to get in a position to actually do some work lying down. I've been able to do bits and bobs, but it's not easy. Anyway, as I said, I don't want to be negative in these diaries, but I did promise to tell all sides of the picture, because I want people watching this to know what goes on when you've been through cancer treatment. So that's it. I'm smiling through the pain. Well, I've not got much pain at the moment, but I am smiling through the pain when I've got it, because I know I'm cancer free, and that's the important thing. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're managing to avoid the virus. So please stay safe. If you can, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. And if you can as well, please hit the button next to the subscribe button, which means you'll get to know every time I release a new video. It's been lovely talking to you. I'm remaining optimistic, and I'll see you again soon.